Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to Talk Tuesday. I'm VS Speaks Royally. I hope you are having a wonderful Tuesday, whether it's the morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in this beautiful world. Woo! Hi, everyone. Woo! I'm worn out just from the hellos pre going live. I'm going to get into the topics because I do have a few, trash time items. One day, maybe I won't. I don't know. But anyway, I know the thumbnail is one big trash time. But anyway, here we go. Disclaimer, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. So to top it off, let me again say thank you all for joining the live because I did schedule it late. I looked at the time. I'm like, oh my gosh, you didn't schedule like you said you were going to do yesterday. So thank you. And then Nutty Doctor, I want to again thank you for a super thanks that came through. I believe it was on Sussex Saturday. So thank you. I appreciate you so very much. And I'm going to play this in your honor. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you so very much. All right. That was Squatty Corner. So let me go ahead. Let me check let me check comments first. Let me check the comments, make sure I'm not missing anything in particular. No, just hellos. All right, here we go. What everybody loves to hear. It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time. So let me just start out by, the thank you UK media. So I may have done a live similar to this. I can't even remember. But I, as a squatty, would like to thank you, the UK media, for proving each and every moment that a flippin' headline that you all create and an ugly smear story is published, that you prove Harry and Meghan correct in everything they said from the Oprah interview. Now, if we go back all the way to Harry's statement that he released in 2016 when he asked you all to back off, yeah, he proved all of that too. So thank you to the UK media for continuing to prove that Harry and Meghan are telling the truth in what they say and how you create the news stories. And it's not even news, it's just you create stories that you push out there. I think the other day, excuse me, I'm opening a bottle of water. There were 24 or 44 news stories on Meghan alone that had went out in within a 24-hour mark. Like, obsession is the UK media. So for that, I don't thank you, but I do thank you for ringing true the words of Harry and Meghan on what you're doing from that 2016 announcement all the way up through Spare. You have proven, especially the Oprah interview, that you all have been trying for the last 2 years to say that it's not true, but yeah, you've proven them right again. So now to jump into trash time, I want you all to know that the favorite hashtag is still going strong. You, my friends over there in the UK, have pissed off the squad. You should never try, and a lot of Black Americans at that, because you trying to give cosplay or cosplay's ancestors some role in abolishing slavery is a bunch of hockey puck when she has other ones that continue to hold slaves. So make it make sense. All right. Taking a deep breath. So we have the idiots. I'm just going to say idiots around again, throwing out the fact that people call Meghan Markle, spelled her name wrong. I have a little problem with that, Black. Yet she has stated many times she has never identified as a Black woman. And this person was catching a lot of smoke from the squad, just so you know. Zoe, because she was referencing Zoe, the actress, is a whole Black person with 2 Black parents and has never denied it. So let me just say, Meghan Markle has many times identified as Black, and I'm trying to understand where some of the idiot bots I'm taking that's a bot would think that she hasn't, because if you did a flipping Google search, had to catch my word, you would see, and you would probably come across this tweet from 2014, long before she met a prince of the UK. So, where she set some other people straight who were saying that she wasn't Black. And, when her mom is, how are you saying she's not? She may not check the box that you want her to check, but Meghan has never denied her background. I'll just put it that way. And I'm so sick of seeing these flipping texts and tweets and anything else that comes up that would say otherwise. All right. Now, the next person is part of the Rhoda, and we know that she is a big bump of lard. Her initials are AL. I'm just going to say it again. Leave Archie and Lilibet alone. Just leave them alone. They are children. If you're upset with their parents, so be it. Although I don't think, even met Meghan to be upset with her, and that might be why you're mad. But because you can't write a book on the 10 minutes that you probably would have spent with her, but still, AL. So it might be hard to read, but Squad has receipts for. Don't mess with Squad. That's all I'll say. Squad has receipts. So AL tweeted out and, trying to be snarky arkies. She says, does anyone know of a 4-year-old who is so bright he knows the date of his birthday and insists his party is on that same day? Well, she had done this article, looking for the sympathy. She was probably getting burned on something she said, and she was looking for the sympathy on, um, hey, look at me, what was me? And the text that's highlighted says, aged just 3, excuse me. I decided enough was enough. I had to leave home. So at age 3, she can decide that she wants to leave home, but Archie wouldn't know his birthday, or if there was a party on another day and not know at the age of 4. But at the age of 3, she knew she wanted to leave home. So we've seen Archie play the piano. We've seen Archie when he dropped the book, and he was younger than 3, and actually did say to Megan, get it, when it fell to the floor. And we all chuckled and laughed. But leave Archie alone, AL. All this crap, it just makes you look like a loony old lady. And I'm going to try to be nice and move on from that, because I'm sure Squad in the chat is going to be lighting you up. But yeah, you're a crazy old one. I'm going to say that, or older one, should I say. Probably younger than me, my lord. Okay. I found this funny. I just went on Twitter, just scanning really quickly. So the Conure Nation, keeping them in the family anyway. King Charles includes a photo with Harry and Meghan in official coronation souvenir program and latest peace offering to the couple ahead of his historic day. The only peace offering that really should be made, because it's not going to change who attends at this point, is you getting on national TV, telling the media to stop it and that you were behind it, and admit that your heir was too, and that you all have agreed that you're going to leave them alone. That's the peace offering that you can make before your coronation. But other than that, stick it and run. That is such an old picture, because those kids are much older than what they appear now. So in the picture, so still using them old pictures, eh? Each birthday you have to wish Archie a happy birthday. You're showing from the christening, and he'll be 4 this year. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if this is such a great picture, because there's other ones they could have picked. Side eye always with them too. I'm not even reading the text on the picture, but you can read it for yourselves. And the media is still going at it. Kate's resentment towards Meghan. Resentment? I had to pause, because I was like, what now? We've heard about the kids. Okay, rah, rah, rah. Putting the kids, Meghan is not allowed to put her children before, the crown beget. Kate was reported saying she was going to put hers above the crown. So, and this is before Meghan joined the family. So here it is, Kate's resentment towards Meghan. Princess was denied a final goodbye with the Queen because she had to stay away from Balmoral to ensure Harry's wife couldn't come, royal author claims. This is not helping the royal family at all. None of these flippin' headlines are helping the royal family at all. None. None. Now you want to, the Queen has been dead for over 6 months. Stop the shit with using the Queen as an excuse to then go after Meghan. Stop it. Just stop it. I'm sure that, space wasn't even in the same vicinity as cosplay to even get her on the plane with him to fly to Balmoral. So let's just move on from, using that as an excuse. The whole, oh, didn't want the queen. That wasn't a decision of the queen, who obviously was too ill, wasn't even alert, and passed away, like all in the same moment this is probably being printed. So stop it. Stop, stop, stop. But thank you, UK media, because you keep showing the racist mother ooh, that you are. All right. Caught myself. Oh, here's something for those in the UK to look forward to. I happened to see this. And I said, oh, I have to share this in case any of them are interested in watching. Prince Andrew documentary to air during the Kanye Nation coverage. Now, it's laughable because I'm like, if the Kanye Nation is happening, why are they showing anything else? I mean, it shouldn't be 24/7 for the next 500 days after the day of and after of the new king and queen. Shouldn't that be the coverage? But I see the humor in this. Y'all aren't going to let him forget. Okay. So, for those who are interested, set your DVRs. Now, let me just read this and let me get to my little screenshot because I do have a screenshot of something I wanted to read for this. So, all of this brouhaha a couple of years ago about Megan being a bully. Come to find out, the one that was somewhat leading the charge on that is now being sued for discrimination and bullying, harassment. Thank you, UK media, because you always show us the lies that you print about Megan. Usually it's deflection of somebody within the palace of royalty or someone that works for them. Now, yeah, it was a snake den that Megan was in, and I'm so glad they're out of there. So thank you, UK media, because they're in Montecito and they're living their best lives. They're living their best lives on a beautiful estate that they've paid for that you all don't have no say over. So thank you, UK media. So Simon Case, a former private secretary of the heir to the throne, William Spaces, I like to call him. And he played a role in the bullying of Harry and Meghan, especially bullying them right on out of the UK. But yeah, hopefully whoever this is that has brought the case will be successful. So I wonder if what's the other call Knopf Jason is going to be participating in that and providing texts and emails and say he wrote whatever he just to throw himself in the middle of this one. So we'll see. But yeah, woo, private secretary. Birds of a feather hire each other. Now, NBC News, I need you all to get it together. Ben Gogan tweeted this out and caught heat like you would never believe. But okay, Prince Harry is certainly entitled to anger at tabloid media, but his book is a total rejection of news media, telling people not to believe what they read in some paper and demonizing journalists. How is it this is the same person that launched a campaign against misinformation online? So, do you have like a brain, working brain, Benji? Do you really have a working brain? Because you're making me wonder. But yeah, he works at NBC News, and he probably should stick to tech editor stuff. But he's been blocking people left and right because he can't take the heat. But keep your mouth off Harry and Meghan, especially Harry in this instance, and you wouldn't have to catch a lot of heat. And then what are you afraid of? What are you nervous about that this movement on stopping misinformation online is going to impede? It has nothing to do with the First Amendment because yeah, you can say whatever. There are ramifications for what you say, but um, you're okay with misinformation being just put out there and letting it fester and grow and people sharing it. Gotta wonder now. Look sideways at NBC News tech information. Okay, my last two items coming up. So I saw, I think this is Marie Claire, so I take it with a grain of salt. But I saw, expect Meghan Markle to relaunch her career after the coronation, expert says. What expert? Because, Hollywood usually closed ranks, even if she was. But what career? You see, I did not. I refused to click on the article. I just took the screenshot as I normally do. But after the coronation, she works now. What's the problem? She's a full time mom, wife, you know, princess of the UK that lives outside the UK. She's married to a prince, Duchess. You, they have a foundation. She had podcasts. They have a production company. There's a lot of stuff going on. They have documentaries that are being made, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But you're worried about the 1 hour at Archwell, but okay, if like they don't have a staff that can handle that. But anyway. But relaunching her career. Oh, going back into acting, the thing that Charles had wanted to do because he said he didn't have enough money. The billionaire didn't have enough money to take care of one additional person that he's supposed to. Okay. Thank you, UK media, because you keep sticking your foot all the way down your throats. Now, this is not really part of trash time, but I want to kind of make a point. So, Queen Marguerite of Denmark poses with grandchildren after stripping some of their royal titles. So, to the UK media, as much as y'all are beating the drum for strip them of their titles, strip them of their titles, there are some families that are royal, even though they all share the same blood, going way back in generations, that can and do understand that titles aren't necessarily the family, but don't think this would ever happen with Harry and Meghan. Now, if you want to strip their titles, go ahead. Squad would probably be celebrating, but that is really all that I had today. Now I'm going to jump into the comments for a little bit and hang out with you. Woo, it's almost 150 comments. Good gosh. Whew, y'all are busy. And hello, hello, hello to everyone who has joined. Please hit the thumbs up. Please share if you can. Spread the word about the channel, all that good fun stuff. We have fun here, especially trash time, because that's everybody's favorite time. Favorite time. Let me see. Just jumping into the chat and grabbing. Mina, Zoe Kravitz's parents are both mixed race as well. So what does that make Zoe then? Well, hello. And each person can identify how they wish to identify. Yeah. I just, that's all I'm going to say. Because yeah. My emotions are high for things going on outside of, Sussex world in a sense. So I'm apt to lace most people really good. So I'm just behaving myself right now while I'm on my live stream because I really I want to be a cussing person, but I can't be off the chain with it. Anyway, all right. Lydia Washington, not Angela Levin running her lying mouth. Yeah, you know how it is. She can't help herself. She's always longing for Harry, and then has nerve to smear Harry's wife and wonders why he wants nothing to do with any of the Rhoda. But he knows the game. He knows the game. Hey, Tier. Hey, midwife. Whew, Lord of mercy. Scratch and pay. Anna, is that Miss Piggy on the picture? You know what? Woo! Behave yourselves. I should talk. I know. I should talk. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Just I wanted to scroll back up in the comments, make sure I haven't missed anything in particular. Um, and I can't believe Lionel R is going to sing for those folks. Where is the Brotherhood loyalty? Well, he is part of the King's Trust. Oh no, Prince's Trust. Excuse me. Is he an ambassador or something? I think he's tied to that, so it's kind of like he has no choice. One busy mama, how you doing? Excuse me, Kate. Not sure that's your grandma. I'm gonna try to behave myself. I could go to so many places. Let me see. Sylvia, Miss VS, remember Archie dropped the book and he told her to get it. That's right. Archie dropped that book again and asked his dad, can you get it? Archie was only 1 year old. Thank you. I remember it well. And I know AL did watch that docuseries, and she heard Archie when he was talking about the animals that when him and Harry were out walking along the driveway by one of the fences and, talking about the animals and the day and, then you see them on the patio, and he proceeded to tell his mother that he was not pleased because he had a dirty foot. Now, any child that can articulate themselves that well, they know their birthday. And while the day that a party may occur is not as vital, it happens to fall on a Saturday. And as most parents would do, if the child's birthday happens to fall on the weekend, that's when you're going to have the big celebration. Why would they wait a week later when they could have just had it on the day? Come on now. AL, be smart with it. And in this case, go ahead and leave. We don't care. Pack your bags and leave, AL. Because you pack that bag. Kim Peaches, I'm so done with Kate and William narratives. Woo, Lord. They just pull them out of their hat. That's not the hat they're pulling. They're pulling out their arse. I'll say it that way. But yeah, they are pulling them hard and deep. Lydia, yes. Sylvia, I recall that. He was bright. Very. What and the James, why can Corbin, when Harry was on telling him about the 3 words, didn't he say what was his first 3 words and he told him? And even then there was some trouble. I think that was the interview, but then it was like, oh no, that was on Megan. Was it Megan's podcast? I can't even remember when or which one of them told it that, Harry, Archie's first 3 words. And it was, CT had a problem with that because she couldn't believe a child could say words. And I'm like, what kind of children did you bring up? Because they should be speaking well at that age. Hey, Pedroza, how are you? All the clicks, but the family does it to themselves. Yes, they do. Let me see this. Little Mac. Okay. The queen was dead before any of them arrived. Also, KC3 told her not to come, so Megan could not come. Your mom died and you are being this petty while your wife raided the jewelry boxes. See, they really shouldn't have been left home alone because, the 2 wives just had a glorious time wearing all the jewels to the funeral. And then they had nerve to be trying to put out headlines about Megan. You better go sit down somewhere. Whew. Long live the king. I want him to live another 40 years. That way, by the time space can even, he would be older than his father is at this point. That's the karma he deserves. Tier Charles has no updated pics of his biracial granny kids and his. I can't. It's just funny to me to know that you're using pictures so old. Anyway, okay. And his daughter-in-law online, said he missed them. Yeah, well. We know that's not true. That's not true. When when they were right there in Windsor, and if he really came to visit his mummy, as much as he said, and he only had to go a hop, skip, and a jump to see his newer grandchild, yeah, whatever. Mm. A bunch of malarkey, a bunch of big malarkey. Hey, you girl, how are you? Um, I bet Kate's mouth hurts from laughing too much when she got to her palace. Let me say that's all she's good. Well, let me. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next comment because it's gonna be nice. Mina, didn't she make the decision not to go to Walmart because her kids had to go to school? That was the lie that they told. So thanks again, UK Media. I was waiting for someone to remember that. Yes, Mina. That was the initial headlines that were put out, that she couldn't go because she had to take her kids to school. And now there's resentment because Megan, she couldn't go. So thank you, UK Media, because you continue to show the racist bastards that the UK royals are. Okay. Um, cookies and cream. Nope, not doing it. I see your comment. Love you. Mwah. Woo! We're gonna move on to the next. I'm gonna jump through some comments because I can see I have a whole lot here. And hello, Marsha. I see you out there. Black Queen, how are you? Did you have a wonderful birthday? I hope so. Let's see. Oh my gosh, what's this doing? Uh, 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 um, yeah. Thank you, Black Queen. Harry's book was not a fiction. Whew. You know, when they made the announcement that he had a memoir come out, we were all like, oh, yay. And then I guess right before they were sending it to the publisher, there was an announcement, well, a release made that all the legal checks had been completed. You knew then what he had to say in that book. Oh, yeah, he was going to be checking a few chins. And they have been out of sort ever since. So, yeah. Marshall, even Karen Hunter said that you can't say nothing bad about Meghan and Harry, and she was sure as hell right about that. Well, they can, but it just shows that the person saying it is a liar. Liar. And it's just funny. Thank you, UK Media. I just have to say thank you. Mm-hmm. Hey, Wellness with Frugal Mama, how are you? See your name as I'm scrolling through. Let me see, Kim. Princess Meghan has been working since forever. What are they talking about? She has always been a woman who works, not just lunch. Mm-hmm. They don't even remember that coverage from the wedding. I'm going to be listening to Netflix while I work because, yeah, I love hearing them tell their story. Hello, haters out there. And it just solidifies everything from, Harry's announcement in 2016 told you how he felt about her, and that really kind of scared them all. But you shouldn't have leaked that they were seeing each other, trying to break them up, because you just solidified their relationship even more. So again, thank you, UK Media. All right, jumping through comments again. Cinderella, what's the difference in the have or don't have titles? It doesn't involve money or power in any way. It's just a title. But for some, they like to use that as it is all about money and power. Well, for I think those who are over in the UK, that's probably all that it is. For them, they don't know what it is to actually work. They were upset over what emails. And I still don't believe she sent emails that early. But okay, if you want to say 5 something in the morning. Some managers do that, but you go on with life. It's just do your job and you wouldn't have to get an email. But are you upset that you're getting an email asking you to do your job versus the time. Hmm. Woo. We're really seeing how things are panning out and who was behind what. So the real bully is the effort that's now being sued for it. Midwife, midwife. Girl, Charles' feet won't last a year. Listen, he could be rolled around. then, it, then him and SM will have something in common, more in common. They have something in common. Okay, let me stop. Uh, Annie, I see your comment. Hey, Spottum, how are you? Good to see you. And thanks for jumping, dropping out of the clouds off the space station. Yeah, they need all the prayers. I'm telling you. Woo, this world is cuckoos, and the media is sure showing it. Hey, Al, how are you? All right. I think I'm at the bottom of the, okay, yeah, at the bottom of the comments, so then I won't have problem ending. Let me see. Sylvia, Black Queen, my military family did. You have a fantastic birthday. I think Mrs. S must be recovering wedding stuff. Let me see. Hattie, they keep hollering for Charles to take their titles, but they know if he does that, they have absolutely no control left on her and they can sell whatever they want using their names. Well, I mean, they could do that now because they would do it with taste. I mean, look at those party favors that Cosplay's brother's company at one point was selling that had a certain symbol on it that another faction of society takes great offense to. I mean, most people do. It is, let me just say, and then I'll move off quickly. The symbol that I'll say the name Hitler used was and still is a symbol that is revered in some religious. And you can do your own research, but he commandeered it, and sadly, it's just disgusting when you see it because we all think of that. But yeah. Cookies and Cream, the Sisters have an army of dedicated, loyal, loving, compassionate supporters, yes. And we're getting ready for our giving campaign. So being that May 6th is a Saturday, and Saturday is when we do Sussex Saturday, yes, I will be live and we'll have a little something going on. I'm not sure what, but we'll have a little something. Someone did say maybe I should live stream some of the Kanye Nation. I do want people to come back, but and not unsubscribe. But hey, you never know. If that's what that would fall good under trash time, wouldn't it? That would. Oh my goodness. I'll have to think about that. I don't want any copyright strikes from the media, so I'm gonna have to find some, well, maybe some pictures for you all, because you just will love to see that all. I know you would. Al, please, Sussex Squad, don't forget to post Prince Archie and Queen Diane on the 6th. We have to make it trending. Oh, have no fear. We will be making that trend. Have no fear. Let me see. Kim, royal family better pray nothing happens to Windsor, Wales. Prince Harry can become Regent King, and that can't be changed. Ooh, child. My husband was asking me about that. He goes, the media doing all this stuff against them, and if something were to happen, and I'm like, do you know how tragic that would be? He was like, yeah, but wouldn't he eventually? I said, yeah, it has to be something massive, but it could very well happen. So wouldn't that be some karma? Not that I want it to happen. I'm just saying, Hattie. Hey everyone, Dr. Shola is doing the London Marathon for prostate cancer. Support her if you can. Oh, okay, that's cool. More power to her. Annie, I'll bring the drinks too. Yes. Yes, bartender. Squad bartender. You have to be, they double. It just, the drinks have to be double, yes. Cookies and cream. Nothing will ever go well for the Unroyals until they make amends to the Sussexes, particularly Meghan, for the hurt they've caused. Yes. Agreed, 1000%. They may think they have the win right now, but yeah, no, 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 no. Marshar, that's right. That's why the Rangers are so rabidly mad. Whew, it is cray cray, but I'm saying today, thank you, UK media, for truly connecting dots and showing the lies and where the leaks were coming from. Woody Woot has always said that they came from within the family, so, and he is right. Kim, and yes, cocktails around. That's right. It's a happy, joyous time. Some will be celebrating in their way, but May 6th will be celebrating in our way. So, mhm. Who knows? Maybe all for the Sussex positive, platforms that are out there. Maybe we all can get together, do some type of little mini marathon. Someone did mention that, and excuse me if I don't remember who it is. I see a lot of the comments, but I do remember seeing something to that degree. So, all right. Well, we've reached an ending point. Let me read this last comment. Sylvia, if it is true, Chuck struck a deal with Kitty on the day QE2 passed away. I truly hope Harry approached that subject with him because it is lower than low. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully he has no conversation other than the proverbial head bow that he has to do to his father, as he used to do even before he left the UK, and they do that within the family and protocols. All right, I'm gonna say, please take care of yourselves. I hope you did enjoy today, for this semi-quick Talk Tuesday. So we shall be talking Thursday, I'm sure, and definitely on this coming Saturday. So please take care of yourselves. Please wear your mask, because yes, the bug is it's got another variant out there, and we need to be careful, folks. We don't need a repeat of what happened 2020, 2021. So love you all. Please, please, please be well, and we'll talk very, very soon. Bye, everyone.